All right, good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? Harvey's getting ready over here. In the meantime, I see everybody in chat. Good morning, Casey. Good morning, Hayes. It's Jackson here. Mr. J and Sarah, how are you all doing? Good morning. Thanks for joining us today. What's up, Maxwell Banks? How are we doing, guys? What's up, Tia? What's up, Tricky Detective? John, I think one of the best parts of my day is doing the stream and getting to interact with you guys. Honestly, such a privilege. I love seeing all of you guys trickle in. Good morning, Steffi. How are you all doing? Oh yeah, we're rolling. We're live.
If it's the original, that makes it.
Hi, everybody. Did you read the Diddy story? Yeah. That's a crazy story because we didn't get that from the wall.
What? We didn't get it what?
The
Oh,
person our producer talked to at the White House tried to throw us off the scent. You didn't see the email this morning, did you? Okay, well.
this is something. Okay.
That was.
But my point is, so
I mean, it's just
who did you?
the fact that don't we're on camera, so be careful. Yes, just be careful. No, I mean it's just interesting that why they did that, but they did.
They did.
I think I'm gonna get a boob job.
They gave a BS response.
Well, it was more than BS. It was
pretty obvious
Yeah.
why it would.
Yeah, let me show you.
Well, actually, I can't say this, but it's actually not obvious
I already
because
told
of
them
the way
it's not.
we got the story.
It's
That
going to be my.
there's a division there over how upfront to be about it.
I get that. I literally went 2 minutes to go get a bagel. I came back and.
I know. Well, let me tell you something. You went to get a bagel. I almost didn't get the story because of donuts. Is that, I mean, without explaining it, that's simply true. You wouldn't let him off the phone, so. It was because of donuts that I almost lost the story. Seriously. God, I wish I could tell you what this is about.
I'm sure you've intrigued our audience. We're hearing White House. We're hearing.
We're going to do this. You're going to hear about the story in a
okay.
second, but you'll be interested in this.
All right, interesting.
Do we want to get rid of the lunch thing before or after we start?
Oh no, let's wait for some more people to trickle in.
Okay.
Lunch segment's a serious segment, guys.
9:30. Are we ready to start?
What's up, CC and J Fred?
I just want to.
Oh, God, I'm tired. Oh, if you guys
am I.
haven't seen this Billy Joel documentary, it is so good. It is just amazing. It's so well produced and it's so interesting. It is fantastic. Just fantastic. It's on HBO Max.
Did you know that? You probably didn't. Did you know Steve Cohen? So they keep showing him. He's one of the executive producers.
I know, but was this a Steve Cohen that used to be a news director?
No, he's a lighting director. He was.
Oh, they showed him. Yeah, I don't know him.
Yeah, he's also an EP on the series.
Right.
On
I saw that.
And he talks a lot in it. He's been friends with Billy for.
Right, I remember. Yeah.
He was a lighting director for Billy, for Elton John.
Right.
For a bunch of huge bands.
Yeah.
He also did the lighting at Victory.
Where we used to be. You're kidding, really?
So he did all the light, came in and did all the light. Every time we changed the set,
he did it.
He would come in and do all the lighting.
Great
He's
stories.
Yes, he had amazing stories. He and Tommy Britt. That's how Tommy Britt basically got him in there because you remember Tommy Britt.
Of course.
But Tommy did all those rock tours.
Right, I remember Tommy did.
And he did it
brought-
because
and then he brought Steve in.
He worked with Steve, and then when they needed someone to do that, he was like, oh, you should call my buddy Steve.
Huh. God, it's so good. And you know,
Yeah, those guys had great stories.
and Christy, I'm halfway through 2, and
Me too.
Christy Brinkley it's so interesting to listen to her. So interesting. This is just a fabulous documentary.
Yeah, very well told.
Oh,
All right.
okay. Tom Hanks is one of the executive producers, and so is Sean Hayes
Sean
from
Hayes,
Will and,
yeah.
Will and Grace. It's fantastic.
Will and what?
Will and Grace. What did I say?
Freudian slip.
What did I say?
Will and Gaze.
Oh, Will and Gaze. Oops.
Oh, God.
But God, it's good. Okay.
Why is this
Anakin, I don't know
thing...
what you're looking at, but can you please change the screen?
What?
I don't know.
It's
It's not
Anakin,
It's
what
Terry
do you got
Crews'
going on
birthday.
over here, man?
Scrolling and this.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's Terry Crews' birthday.
Anakin.
Terry Crews. It's Terry Crews.
It's his birthday.
Bro,
What's wrong with Terry
we-
Crews holding a basketball? There's nothing wrong
Like,
with that.
can we also see what
I hate these.
these guys are laughing over here, Cameron and Jamie? Can I know?
Yeah, you can ask him.
Jamie, what are you guys laughing about over here? What was
Can
so
you
funny?
actually say what you're laughing about?
It's very,
always
very simple. A child sex predator.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
See?
Jamie,
No, it's a story. It's a story, but...
has found a loophole in the Pennsylvania law to obtain to be a surrogate father. It is amazing. Yeah.
Is this him?
This is official, and the district attorney in York
York,
County
Pennsylvania.
has admitted to it and says during the next legislature, this issue should come up and they should fix the loophole in the law.
like
It is unbelievable.
Wow.
People online are outraged by this. This is how it came to our attention because people on social media are up in arms about this.
Rightfully so.
Okay, you want to start?
Yep.
Okay, let's start. Oh, God, I'm tired. Oh, what's going on here? Ugh.
Did you take
same.
extra Lunesta last night? What the hell happened?
No.
Hey, Harvey, the answer to your problem is right there. See that?
Is this a Red Bull?
Oh, that's mine. That's mine. It's a monster. Please.
Yeah, don't.
should
No.
take
We
Swing,
do not
Harvey.
want him on any
Harvey,
energy.
do it.
No, I need something, honestly.
You
No,
can have that. Yeah, honestly.
I just all of a sudden I'm crashing. I'm really like I'm crashing.
You're already crazy.
That stuff's like crack, Harvey.
You turn psychotic.
Anakin,
Do you remember?
you know you work for me, right?
Do you remember? What was the day that you thought you were taking some supplement in the morning
and I
and you
took
took
the
your
Lunesta. I took
Lunesta?
an Ambien.
An Ambien, right? And you were
Right.
actually
No,
in
I-
the office
And I was falling
trying to do the show.
asleep.
You're like, I'm like, Harvey, you gonna be all right? Yeah, I'm just trying to.
No, it didn't happen this morning. I'm just really tired.
That actually happened many years ago.
God, I remember that, and I thought, oh crap, I just took an Ambien.
Oh, we just dropped a poll. Should Harvey take the energy drink? voting it.
No. We understand that for you at home, it'd be very entertaining to watch him bouncing around on
Look
an
at
energy
him.
drink.
And it's very not entertaining to see him like that. He's almost
I'm
asleep.
sorry, I'm just.
Man's a professional.
I don't know.
Turn it on.
I don't know what is happening. Okay, I will change.
Everyone's voting yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Okay, let's
Actually
go.
about 50-50.
Let's
but
go.
Can you shelter this for me?
What is
one thing we
No,
gotta
I'm gonna get a
talk
Diet
about.
Coke because maybe the caffeine will help.
Oh yeah, Diet Coke's the
We
right.
have to stay out of this
Fridge tour
spot.
time?
Or did we
My
do
what?
anything with this lighting? This is the spot we got to stay at.
Okay.
Beckman's not in his office. Derek's on a phone call. Can Jamie do Diddy by himself?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
a mess.
This is premium content right here.
Yeah, this is premium content. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Because I get up at 2:45 in the morning, and
That's just
sometimes-
not normal.
I know, it's not normal.
Oh, actually, you know what?
And my
I
shoes
shouldn't say
untied.
that.
Never know with this.
I really don't know.
All right.
Let's go. These shoes.
Again with the shoes, just like Harvey.
Okay.
You're all over the place today.
I know. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, now you made me. Wait, I got a timeout.
Oh my God, here we go.
It's epidemic.
Will I get through this today?
It's interesting how viewership has only gone up since we started.
We haven't done anything. I'm sorry. We're just having trouble getting it together today. Although we just broke a big story.
All right.
Okay, let's.
Oh,
do
you
this.
might not want the logo.
Yeah, man.
Oh, no.
Come on, stop with the free advertising.
You want to pay for us? Then we'll pay. Then pay for us. Otherwise, it's out of the shot. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. Harvey Levin here.
Charles here.
So, this is a big deal.
I'm.
This is a big deal. President Trump is seriously considering pardoning Diddy. And we know this. We have sources with direct knowledge that people from the White House have been in communication with the defense team, Diddy's defense team, and that Trump is seriously considering it, and this is going to be timed to the judge's decision on whether Diddy gets bail.
This would be the ultimate smokescreen, and we've seen for weeks
Yeah.
some very major smokescreens, but this one would have to take the cake. Now,
Well, look, let's kind of explore it. Diddy was acquitted on the 3 major charges. Without those 3 charges, the prosecution never would have filed this case. The 2 remaining ones were violations of the Mann Act, which is essentially transporting a prostitute across state lines.
So
they
you're
would
saying-
not have prosecuted for that.
so the point being, because the more serious crimes, he was acquitted on the more serious crimes, that opens the window that the Trump administration now feels it wouldn't be as bad to, there wouldn't be as much backlash to pardon him?
It's part of it, but it's not all of it. I think what underlies it is, for all sorts of reasons, Donald Trump feels that he was unfairly targeted by the Justice Department, and particularly the Southern District of New York.
Sure.
And so, in Diddy's case, he is was prosecuted by the Southern District of New York. His defense team has said from the get-go, this was a targeted prosecution going into somebody's bedroom. It was unfair, and it resonates with Donald Trump.
I get that.
But it's not just
is a
that,
mirror image.
Harvey.
Yeah, he would see
Also,
that.
Maureen Comey was the lead prosecutor
right.
in the case, and you know that he hates James Comey,
Right.
who is Maureen's
Well, the Justice
brother.
Department fired
And
him.
the Justice,
Exactly,
she's
yeah,
been
but
fired,
fired her,
although
right.
nobody will say why she was fired. But
So
yeah,
this is what's interesting. We are told this is timed to the judge's decision on bail. You know, or we've told you, that Diddy has asked to be released on $50 million bond. And the prosecution has until tomorrow to respond to that. Presumably, they're going to oppose it. And then the judge is going to rule. We are told if the judge rules that Diddy gets bail, Trump will wait to make his decision until he sees what the sentence is. If the
In
judge,
October, right.
In October, October 3rd. If the judge denies bail, then Trump is going to make a decision possibly immediately thereafter.
most likely the judge is going to, based on
I don't know.
previous decisions, it feels like the judge is going to deny bail.
I don't know. I mean, because remember, all of the previous, the big previous decision was pre-conviction.
But there was also a decision after the conviction where the judge denied bail.
For $1 million. For $1 million.
So
He's
basically
now-
the judge is going to say, because you're now offering $49 million more as bond, I'm going to let you out.
We'll see. But if the judge
The
does,
judge's reason for not letting him out was that you
I get
and
it.
your attorneys have said that you are a violent person.
I get it.
that part hasn't changed in, what, 3 weeks?
And we debated that yesterday. You may be right that he's going to.
Anyway, that's why I feel like
if he's denied bail, then Trump could rule. I mean, this
That's my
decision.
point, is
this
that I think
decision
that-
is going to come next week, if not Friday. It's going to come next week. And Donald Trump, if he's denied bail, we are told, because of these discussions between the White House and the defense team, he will rule. He will make a decision.
Why would he do that pre-sentencing? I mean, like pardon
Because
Diddy
what he's going to say
prior to the sentencing. I mean, we went through an entire trial.
I can give you two reasons.
That's kind of unfair too.
I can give you two reasons. The simple reason is that he would say it accentuates how unfair it is to keep somebody behind bars for violating the Mann Act.
Right.
The bigger reason is, as one very well-placed source told me, it is the perfect distraction from Epstein.
And that's wrong. It is not the perfect distraction. It is an imperfect distraction. Because instead of talking about Jeffrey Epstein, now people will talk about the fact that you are letting out another rich buddy, letting him out of his sentence, whatever it is, whatever the sentence is, you are wiping that away. And people will immediately remind Trump and the administration of the fact that Diddy, we have this video that I know he was not on trial for it. I know that's not what he was convicted for, but that video of him beating Cassie is very much in people's minds.
You just proved my point.
It is an imperfect
No, you
distraction.
proved my point. It's perfect.
No.
No, hold on.
Because
hold on.
So instead of the pedophile,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
the domestic abuser.
Exactly. And that's exactly what he wants to do.
That's an imperfect distraction.
In their view, it's a perfect distraction because they want to get rid of Epstein. And if the discussion
the way it will be drawn up by everyone is, no, not only were you friends with Epstein, now you're such good friends with this guy who's a domestic abuser.
Yeah, but the thing is that the media can't handle two stories at once this way. So either it's going to be Epstein
when they
or Diddy.
intersect that closely,
They don't really. I don't know.
Two very bad guys. Is how it will be painted.
Well, I get it.
Okay.
I'm not.
But my point is, I think they can the media can do two things at once if that's the way this actually goes down.
They'll go crazy if he pardons Diddy.
Very bad for the justice system. This investigation started years ago. There was a lot of money and time put in on this thing. We went through this entire trial. Okay, and now we're at the end, and what? He's gonna pardon. He's gonna pardon Diddy. Just prior to the sentencing. That's just ridiculous. I mean, if he does that, that's bad. I mean, that's my view of it. I mean, all these years, tax dollars, everything.
Claudio, Fort Worth. I think we're like, you guys are right. You know, this is another distraction, but let's look at the big picture here. I'm not surprised that Trump's White House is talking about pardoning Diddy, a billionaire convicted of trafficking related crimes. This is the same guy who just said that he's allowed to pardon convicted trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell and who called the Epstein files a hoax. There's a pattern here, and it's not about justice for victims. That's what we should be talking about. It's about protecting the rich and powerful from accountability.
That is exactly how it will be painted by the media. And not just the media, the same people, even the same Trump supporters who are writing him about Epstein will now write him about this.
No, they won't. They feel very differently about Epstein.
You think that those people are going to go like, oh, Diddy's okay.
We got to move on, but I'll tell you why. Because there's no mystery around Diddy. There's a huge mystery around Epstein. And that's why MAGA wants this file opened up.
Right.
But with Diddy, there's no mystery. It's just going to be controversy.
And if
Trump can choose that controversy over Epstein, he's gonna. Okay, we got to move on.
Yes, to a really.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we have a couple comments. First of all, we dropped a poll saying, should Trump pardon Diddy? And there was an overwhelming sentiment, 83% no. Yeah.
Right.
Now, we also have a couple conflicting opinions in our comment section. One says, well, I don't think he was charged or brought to trial correctly by the president needs to just stay out of it. He's still guilty of crimes. He was just prosecuted in the wrong manner.
Okay. Eric will be talking on Ozzy.
Yeah, I mean, look.
Play your thoughts.
The Mann Act is never used anymore. I mean, it's a bullshit crime. You know, think of this as somebody picking up a hooker on Hollywood Boulevard. I mean, but I'm serious. It's the same thing, except you are transporting them across state lines. That's the only difference.
I agree with you.
But that's the only difference.
I agree with you. On what he was convicted on, that part is fine. But the public is not going to let Trump forget what Diddy did.
No, I
to
agree with
Bassett.
you. They're not going to like it. But the issue is, you got two bad choices. Which bad choice does he want?
It's
He wants
hilarious
Diddy-
that you think that
he
the
wants
media
Diddy
and the
over
public
Epstein.
can't nail him for both things.
He wants a distraction.
It's like he's piling on. He's actually making it worse.
He wants a distraction.
Okay.
And
Well,
he's got to do
he's
something.
definitely going to get it.
He's got to do something controversial to get a distraction. Oh, what else?
That's true. No, I think we should move on. I think everybody made their point.
Okay. Then let's move on. Okay, Ozzy. Thank you.
Okay.
That's what I was waiting for. Thank you.
Yeah, that would have been great at the memorial. You think someone stepped up and did that?
Okay.
This is just a stupid thing in my head. Is it weird that we're now on opposite sides?
I was thinking that too. God, that's so weird. I was just thinking that. I know. I thought so too.
I was thinking the way it's
No,
going to transition.
I thought exactly the
Kyle,
same thing.
like,
What happens when people are together for
God, that's so weird.
because,
finish their own sentences?
all right, shut up,
I'm
Dad.
at 12:50.
Okay,
Here we
we
go.
got to be serious. This is
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, here we go.
Devin's got that.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so we
Gotcha.
want to go 4.
3-ish, 4-ish.
Now,
This way?
okay, we need to know if we've got a lighting issue, because yesterday we had a lighting issue.
We do. And where we were at the end of that last one, Daniela seemed a little dark also. I mean, it's obviously dark. It wasn't as bad as the one yesterday, but yeah.
What is happening?
You haven't let out one of your yells.
I know.
He's holding back.
I'll do the MGM
No
live.
MGM Lion.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Okay.
Well, an absolutely remarkable scene in Ozzy Osbourne's hometown today, where thousands of people filled the streets of Birmingham to say goodbye to the godfather of heavy metal.
It was like a royal funeral.
It really
really was.
very much in the UK, exactly this sort of procession that they would have for a member of the royal family. And it was incredibly moving just as a fan, but then the real heart-tugging started when you saw Sharon and Jack and actually we've got the video over here, but
You have
when
this
the whole
up?
family
I mean, you just
arrived.
see the grief on Sharon's face. And you know, it's so interesting because on the one hand, the crowd is probably comforting to know how much Ozzy was beloved.
The
but
crowd
still
is
so
cheering
hard.
for, there's a marching band playing, I couldn't make out what song that is. Eric, what
They
song
were
is that?
doing Crazy Train at one
Playing
point.
Crazy Train earlier,
playing-
the marching band. When the procession showed up, they were playing Crazy Train.
Yeah.
I think that might have actually still been it.
This is the Black Sabbath bench, too. That's where they're setting everything on.
It's really moving. I'll tell you, Sharon, the family is really amazing. I know Kelly some, and I know Sharon over the years. And Sharon was one of the most dedicated spouses
God.
I've ever encountered.
Yeah.
I mean, she was so ride or die for Ozzy and helped him. You know, Sharon Osbourne, she was responsible in so many ways for his career, you know, after
solo career,
after
absolutely.
Black Sabbath.
Yeah, her dad was Black Sabbath's manager, and the idea was that basically he would send Sharon to get Ozzy cleaned up and in shape enough to go back to Black Sabbath. And that wound up not happening. He became Ozzy Osbourne, and Sharon was the one who did that.
She was
got him-
she was his
plan was-
manager.
Yeah.
But more than that, obviously they fell in love, got married. She's the one who got him to go to rehab. for the first time.
Yeah.
For many times. It was an ongoing battle for Ozzy for most of his life, but she made him a better person.
And I got to say that, you saw the video where she's breaking down and she's crying as they're putting the flowers down. I don't know if that was necessarily grief. I mean, obviously there's grief, but it could also be just a reaction to the outpouring of the entire city.
It's such a weird, that video to me is such a weird mix of solemn and celebratory.
Yes.
It's a very solemn event. They're in black. It's a memorial for Ozzy, but everyone's just chanting they love him and cheering, and you have to feel both of those emotions so intensely in that
and there's
moment.
no way that she and the whole family didn't feel both of those emotions.
I agree with you. I didn't really think of that, but maybe she was overcome just by the sheer, the size of this crowd. I mean, it's you don't see this a lot.
No.
And it was almost like a concert.
It was.
That people went to this like they would a concert.
Well, that's how it was when you listen to the audio when the hearse opens, or the funeral procession, when Sharon gets out of the car. As soon as the family gets out, you hear the crowd just erupt in applause. It's like the opening act at a concert.
Yeah.
Like, it's starting.
And
it's weird, but
and
amazing.
he traversed different generations. I mean, Black Sabbath is one, his solo career is another, the Osbournes TV show is one, and
and was beloved at every single step.
2 weeks before his death, getting on stage and performing in ways that nobody thought he could.
Well, to that point, Crazy Train actually debuted for the first time on the chart this week. It didn't chart back when it came out. And so Ozzy's now charted a new song for the past 6 decades.
That's nuts.
That's impressive.
These are the kinds of facts that I learn from Eric every week on our podcast. Get to the hook. And we did an Ozzy episode this week, and I learned so much from Eric.
That
as I do
was
every
an
week.
excellent shameless plug.
Well done.
Yes, it was.
Well done.
Subtle.
Black Sabbath was a very important band to music in general, not just its own genre. And Ozzy Osbourne led that. He led that movement. He led what I believe is the creation of most genres of music today. And I really respect him, and everything that he's done, he deserves that applause. He deserves that love in London. And I give my respect to Kelly, Jack, and Sharon, of course.
Yeah, I'm sure they were comforted by this.
Absolutely.
Okay. It really is amazing. I mean, this was quite the funeral. It was really amazing. It's a celebration. See, no, we should explain. So, for people who are just joining us for the first time, we're actually doing our TV show. We're going to cut up this live stream and make it our TV show, TMZ Live. And that's what we've been doing now for the last couple of weeks. That's what we're going to be doing going forward. So when we're not acting the way you see me yawning and whatever, we're actually trying to get the TV show done. So what are they saying about Ozzy?
So Cats Are Alien says, I think this is going to kill Sharon. They were together so long. You forget how you lived without them. It happened to my grandparents after 46 years of marriage.
I'm talking to somebody who lost her husband.
But true.
I'm talking to somebody who lost her husband, and they were together for almost 60 years. And he's having a hard time.
Yeah.
Having a hard time.
Tammy G. Long is kind of following that sentiment, saying Sharon is great and one strong woman to do all she did for Ozzy. She truly loved him.
So I like on Katy Perry.
Yes.
Undying love.
Yeah.
Undying
I think that's
love.
what everyone wants in a spouse.
Video. When I say stop, I just mean
Oh God.
You can't just make up the terms.
sent to our TMZ thought
It's
swap.
side.
I don't know what
and
they're
then
doing.
there's B-roll.
Back the yawn,
Well,
too.
then,
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. He needs to make a B-roll
Yeah.
because this is what he sends everything to.
I wasn't this way in the morning
so
meeting.
I will let them know.
But start learning some
I will let them know.
Huh? Oh, Eric's got a stash of something in his
really?
edit bay.
You'd be amazed at what a Red Bull can do, Harvey.
Huh?
You should step into my world with some Red Bull.
No.
What do you think?
No, the whole office is saying no.
What do you think the YouTube channel runs on? Pure Red Bull.
I'm sure that's true. I don't know what's happened here, guys. Wow.
I think someone took the wrong pill.
I didn't take.
Morning.
No, I was fine in the morning meeting. I just crashed. Oh my God.
Were you up till like 8 o'clock last night?
I was up till 7:30 because I'm
Pushed
watching,
it.
I'm watching the end of
Yeah,
Bill
you were
until
pushing it.
I got an hour and a half left. It was only 2 parts, right?
It is crazy. So I just want to say, not a lot of people know this about you. You wake up at what time?
2:45.
2:45 in the morning, guys.
He does.
2:45 a.m.
And most days it's okay. I mean, I'm used to it.
What are you doing in the morning? Are you going
I
to
work
the
out.
gym?
I work out at 3:15
Oh
at
my
home.
God.
Which means at this point,
Until 4:15.
he has done
and then I go
what
to
most
the
people call a
gym
full
at
day.
4:30 and work out till 5:30, and then I go to another gym and I swim for 20 minutes.
Oh my
And then I come
God.
in.
What
And
do you
usually
think
it
about
makes
that,
me
Chad?
usually it makes me feel good and I'm energized. Today is not happening.
The chat is like freaking out that you wake up at that time.
Every day.
It's definitely.
Every day.
But keep in mind, he also
Goes to bed at
goes
7.
to bed at 7 o'clock. So it's a trade-off. He just
I think going to bed at 7 p.m. is crazier than waking up at 2:45.
The worst thing
but
is
you
when
have
you
to do. But if you're doing one, you got to do the other.
Yeah, and the worst thing is
Not if
when you
you're
try to
drinking
go to
Red Bull.
sleep during day when it's light outside. That's why I hate daylight savings.
Yeah.
He's more
I
of
feel
a
like-
he's a wintertime guy.
I feel like
He'll-
such a loser.
He likes the winter.
Oh, okay.
Why is this?
Okay. Oh, I'm so into this Tom Brady story. I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. What are we doing now then? They're talking to us in our ear.
I know I'm not listening because my ears.
Katy Perry, Justin Trudeau.
Right.
This
More
is
evidence.
the terrorist video.
Yes. More evidence. This was.
Okay. Now that's where we had the dark spot. So
we don't want to go. We got to stay on this side. Over
okay.
here we're lit.
Yeah.
Over here it's lit.
Okay. Wow.
See what I did there?
Okay. And how long is this?
Yeah. What are we doing for the segment?
Can we get a monitor over here so we can see the time? Hold on, my phone's
Time's
ringing.
also up on the wall, Harv.
Oh, I should probably not record that.
Who is this?
I guess you can put it there because we're not going to stand.
Hello?
in that. You guys can.
Hello?
Corey, you can put it over here. Because we're not going to go in.
Who is calling?
Slot. Where? Oh, we're taking phone calls? Oh, well, in that case, hang on a second.
Hold on.
Let's see.
What email? I'm sorry, what email?
The Prince of Nigeria.
Hey, I got to stop you for a
What's
second.
going on?
We're in the middle of shooting the show. Let me look at it as soon as we finish. Okay. Okay. How long?
Sorry for the interruption.
How long? Or are we just?
Is that not dark?
Right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're moving on with the show.
Here we go.
So they're dating. They're dating.
Definitely dating. Talking about Katy Perry and former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. We showed you them out and about in Montreal, but there was more after
That was the
dinner
dinner
date.
That's the dinner.
Right. There was dinner. Before
went to a
dinner, there was the park.
And
But there was a part 3 to what is very clearly a date. I guess, wait. Is it dating if it's only been one date?
I don't think this is the first go-around.
You think that there was a date before
They
this?
were so chummy. I don't think this was the first go-around. That's them at the park. Yeah. Anyway, after dinner.
I suspect first date.
You do?
I do.
After the dinner, they went on a terrace.
Uh-huh.
And
Yes. And this is interesting because they're wearing different outfits again. So this is the third outfit change. I can't imagine it's all the same day.
Is this the same day?
I can't imagine. All right, look at that video, you guys. Katy Perry has on a dress, and it appears that Justin Trudeau's left hand is actually around Katy's waist. So this was in Montreal. It was at Tavern Atlantic. They went on the terrace where we're told they had some drinks, some cocktails together. The funny part about this is that when Katy was on the terrace, she asked to order a Jack and Coke. But because of the terrace, they're like, we're not doing American
oh, that's
liquor.
right. That's right. They're not doing red state.
So instead she got a Crown Royale. But yeah, I mean, if you're going out for dinner, you're going out for drinks.
Going to a park.
Now hold on a second.
Park.
I'm gonna challenge you on the different outfit from dinner.
Yes.
We can't see what Katie's wearing at dinner, right?
Well, no, but he's got
and that's the jacket.
You know what?
That's the jacket.
This is the same. This is the same color.
So we don't
jacket.
know what shirt he's wearing under the jacket at dinner.
But the ones of
and we
them
can't
at
see
the
what she's wearing.
park,
No, in the park it's
They're
definitely
wearing
different.
something different.
Yes.
So possibly two separate dates.
I think what they did was
after dinner they went.
After dinner they went for drinks on this terrace. So
now, let me tell you why I think it was first date.
I think it's not the first date.
And let me tell you why I think it is
They've
first
known
date.
each other, I think.
Oh, I think they've probably known each other. Maybe they've even run into each other at whatever events. First date. The amount of engagement when they're sitting at dinner.
Yeah.
And how much he's paying attention.
Charles.
So you get bored after the first one and you don't pay attention?
No, I'm just saying that he's. I'm just saying he's very. All I'm saying is I don't know. Walk away. What are you doing?
No, I mean,
all I'm saying
you're
is
digging the hole. I want to get away from the hole.
I'm just saying he's very, very interested. That's not a.
I'm not saying.
Oh, look, and she did that.
I'm not saying it's a
she does
10th
the
date. It just
finger to put her hair back this.
They're
both very much engaged with what they're saying. That's first date. First date body language, for sure.
Here's what's telltale. I believe it's tonight she's performing in Montreal.
Yep.
They are in Montreal, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And if he goes to her concert tonight,
it's game on.
that's it.
Yeah.
Right? If he goes to her concert tonight, that's it, I think. Now, I can tell you, people around them were kind of cagey about it. Well, yeah, they kind of know each other. Somebody even said, kind of businessy. There's no business going on here.
Well,
there might be
there's a business, but it's not business. It's not commerce.
Hey, y'all, this is Lady T from Baltimore. Listen, Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry dating was not on my 2025 bingo card for this year at all. I hope it's just a fling. I really hope it's not that serious, honestly.
Why?
Because
Why?
if it is serious, then she better not do him dirty or else we're going to have to send her back to space. I really am not feeling this couple.
Why are you saying she would do him dirty?
She do him dirty?
I don't know because, well, you know, he's my crush. So I feel like he's one of my crushes. I just feel like he is just this, you know, he's genuine, he's hot, and he just looks like he's such a good guy. And, you know, Katy Perry.
If this happens, this will be the couple to follow.
Oh,
it
absolutely.
will be the couple to
And
follow.
I want to be very clear about something that no matter how
Oh,
many
God,
dates you're
stop
on,
it.
you always pay attention to what your significant other is saying. Always.
You hear that? Okay. I think they're a great couple, by the way, guys. I think.
I think it's going to be insufferable.
Oh, I think this would be amazing. Boy, talk about a come up. And everybody's saying, oh, Orlando is gone.
From like Russell Brand to Orlando Bloom, people thought that was the peak. To go to Justin Trudeau, that's
she is
crazy.
Sanchezing it.
Yeah. Oh, she learned from the best.
That's her friend.
Some members of our chat would disagree. People
Really?
Say, yeah.
No, Orlando. They're going to say
Orlando's a big star.
Bloom is greater than Trudeau. Trudeau is no match for Bloom.
I see
Big
the public.
downgrade.
Well, you know why the public would take.
And you know what? Fair enough.
They're both, you know.
They're both good looking.
Yeah. But
It's not.
Is it
Yeah,
just
but
in
it's
Trudeau's
neither a step down
position?
or up. It's a parallel move.
I don't know. I don't know that it's
One has more fame. One has more.
Like a legacy.
Well, they both have
worldly-
fame. They both have fame.
Orlando Bloom has more fame.
He was prime minister, and a hot one. No, he was. How many?
but-
Name 3 hot prime ministers in the world.
I'm guessing that
can't do
Orlando
it.
Bloom's movies have reached
Margaret
more
Thatcher
people
had it going on.
around the world. There are more people who recognize Orlando Bloom's for
Yeah.
his movies
Yeah.
than recognize
because most
Justin Trudeau by face.
Right, because most people don't follow politics. Well, more
Correct.
people follow movies than politics.
Correct.
Okay.
That was my point. So, more fame. Here we go.
I won't-
Here's the thing.
No,
he
I won't do it,
can
no.
never ever just let it go because it's always he has to win.
No.
every single.
I was going to say something, but it's not fair, so I'm not going to say it. I was going to talk about who's more famous, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, who are the? Now I got to know who are the people you were going to pit against each other.
Katy and Lauren.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh. Well.
Brooke
Yeah.
Hogan at Brooke Hogan.
Wanted off.
Brooke Hogan, take me out of Dad's will.
Yeah.
Do we want to do lunch real quick or not?
Oh, let's vote on Harvey's lunch,
Okay.
guys.
Let's move on lunch.
I am loving this segment. I think Chad is too.
No, I think I know what I want today.
Oh God.
So Anakin gave me 2 menus.
Anakin, it's your favorite segment.
Right.
My favorite.
Anakin gave me 2 menus, and I think I know what I want. But let me ask you. It was yesterday's loser, but still, it's really good.
You know, I had a feeling you'd
this
pick
is,
it.
This is a salad. It's called the rosemary turkey burger salad.
about to come around
It's a
now.
rosemary turkey burger with
I am
pelham
not
of
16.
cheese, grilled onions, and organic greens. Okay, so that's one. And the other is simply a chicken Caesar. So it's going to be one of the 2.
All right, let's drop a poll. Let's drop a poll. Anakin, what are you hoping for?
What?
Because I know Harvey likes to double it up. What are you hoping for lunch?
I don't know what the options are.
What am I? I know. I said either the
What did you
chicken
say?
Caesar or the rosemary turkey salad. Turkey
Wait,
burger
Caesar
salad.
from where? From the same place?
What place you get? No, the place you gave me. You gave me one with a Caesar.
Oh. I don't know which place you're referring to.
Well,
so I
you
would
gave
say
me the menus.
I would say that
You gave me the menus.
the rosemary turkey salad.
Is what? What?
That's what I hope wins. To answer your question.
Okay, we'll see. Okay, are we ready?
Chat, do me a solid. I want
With
that
what?
one to win.
Which one do you want?
The turkey salad.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Pick the turkey salad.
Oh, this is really close.
Who's doing this?
This is really close, Anakin.
Yeah, let's shoot across. Babcock, you're gonna have to stand. So what are we doing here? This is
Collection of
Brooke
chairs.
and what?
Brooke and then Love Island. Janae Craig.
What do you think of our decor? Look at this crap.
Janae Craig.
I mean, look at this. This is our office.
I mean, look, we got fresh air right next to the trash, by the way.
A Christmas sweater with the tag still on it. This is
I had to,
by the way, this is Charles's.
I claim this part, but that part.
Well,
not
who
me.
the hell is this part?
I don't know.
when I was a PA, I don't know if you know this, you were gone.
Oh, here we go. You know what?
I had to clean out your desk.
Go ahead, Jackson.
And there were like papers from like a decade ago, man.
Definitely more than a decade. Yes, there are.
That's crazy.
You know, it's a filing system.
What do we do? What's D2?
D2 is Love Island. Janae and... Anybody want to help me out? And Kenny. That's right, Janae and Kenny. And her friend just dropping. Who keeps leaving their LaCroix around my... This is...
Just, what is going on? I don't know what's going on.
You're right.
No, Daniela is just making...
So wait a minute, is that Alexa?
Comments in my ear.
Is that Alexa?
Yes, Love Island. Janae and Kenny. Yes.
Okay, here we go.
I'm just trying to remember the names, Daniela. Gosh.
Oh my God.
Boy, she really thinks I'm an idiot.
If I just drop dead,
fall over.
It's nice to
Just
know
keep moving.
everybody.
Just keep moving. I'll step right over him. We'll just move over here.
shit.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Whoo.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2. Welcome back to TMZ Live. A remarkable story about just how deep the rift was between members of Hulk Hogan's family. We know that Brooke Hogan was estranged from him for a while, and not necessarily only because of things that her relationship with him. It also had to do with her relationship with her mother, and also her relationship with people around her father. And the story we broke yesterday.
It was fractured for a couple of years.
Yeah.
They started
to
getting
Brooke
back
and
together.
Hulk started to get things, patch things together. But what we found out about Hulk's estate and where the money is going is pretty remarkable, because Brooke Hogan is not scheduled, at least on paper, to get anything, and she's fine with that. In fact, that was something that she wanted, because she just did not want to be in the middle of what she knew, in her estimation, was going to end up being a big, scrap over Hulk's money.
Which is weird to me, because there isn't necessarily a big scrap if there is a proper estate plan. If a lawyer drafts the will in a way that it really can't be challenged, somebody can try, but if it can be almost bulletproof. So that's why there's something about this where it feels like there's more.
It feels like she knows something about the people. Maybe she knows who the executors are. Maybe she feels like there is gonna... The only reason for her to make that determination, I would think, is...
Do we have any idea what Hulk was worth? I mean, is there an estimate on this?
Sure, there's...
Great question.
Sure, there's one of those internet estimates.
Yeah, let me look.
For what? And again...
I've got it.
I think it's more than that.
Oh, it's definitely more than 25.
He's got some beer companies. He had a lot of.
And also, what he made as a at WWE.
And think what his name is worth. Just his name.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be more than that. But
exponentially more than that, I would think.
So I'm just not fully understanding why she
did this.
Well, why
she seems to think there's going to be a fight? Because you're right.
Yeah.
If there is a
Well, he's got a new
will,
wife.
Right.
I mean, he's got a wife that he obviously married in 2023, was not here for much of his life, right? She just came onto the scene a couple of years ago.
But if he chooses to change his will, and if he chooses to make her, the wife, the beneficiary, that's his choice.
Right, absolutely.
And he can do that.
Yeah, I remember Harvey.
But I mean, I don't know that he did that.
No.
But he can do that.
But it would not shock me. I remember talking to him on the phone right after he got married, and he was so happy. He felt like he had gained a new family, and he was so just positive about the future. It would not shock me.
So what was his beef with Brooke?
They never really explained what the issue was. And she put out she put out a lengthy statement, and she says nobody will ever understand what happened between us. She said, we had these private conversations, and I made a decision to walk away. We didn't have some big monumental fight. There was no blowout. But she never explains what it is. Why did she choose to walk away from her father?
But they started to repair that. in the last.
Well, she says that her husband, Brooke's husband, had actually been talking to Hulk and trying to find a way to fix the relationship.
What are you saying?
So they hadn't talked for 2 years. They hadn't talked since 2023 was the last conversation they ever had, and it was a phone conversation, and ultimately they just never talked after that. And multiple times, so what I'm being told, it was a culmination of things over the years that built up. It wasn't some big fight. It was just a culmination of their relationship and all the stuff they've gone through, and ultimately they. And the other big issue is I think she just had an issue with the people, no one specific, but just the people he had around him felt like, at least her feelings were, people were taking advantage of him,
Well,
and he didn't want to hear
You can't say no one specific. She clearly,
Well,
there
he
are
has a- no, he
specific
has a
people.
lot of people
She
around
hasn't
him,
named them, but she must have
Oh, yeah, I'm sure
people
she
in mind
knows. I don't know.
that were the problem.
But
in her
it sounds
estimate.
like she wanted him to slow down.
Oh, that is 100%.
Yeah, but if you want somebody to slow down, you don't say I'm going to cut you off.
Right.
That's what doesn't make sense.
Right.
Ivor here from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I respect Brooke for stepping back. I think there's a really big expectation that when you are the daughter of a superstar like Hulk Hogan, there's a massive payout. Obviously, in the last few years of his life, they had not seen eye to eye and had a lot of challenges. And for her to pick peace over profit says a lot about her and her character. So kudos to her, and I'm sorry for her loss at the same time, but for her to make this statement shows her integrity.
Yeah, but I don't see the profit issue.
He's right. It does show integrity, though, because why would someone voluntarily say, I don't want any part of what is going to be
sometimes
that kind of money?
Sometimes we get it, and sometimes we just don't get.
I agree that we don't fully understand
don't.
why, but I agree with what he's saying, that it does show integrity on her part to not want the money.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to move on.
Yeah.
Poll, is Brooke entitled to part of Hulk's estate?
Well, I think
Entitled.
the poll is deceptive. I mean, it's flawed. They're probably going to say yes, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You can disinherit a kid. You have to do it in many states specifically saying, I disinherit so-and-so. But
So wait a second. Are you
not only
suggesting
can you,
that,
but it's done.
Are you suggesting that he might
I
have
don't
done
know.
that?
I don't know. I don't know. Was he, I don't know whether what you said is what I understood, which is that she is not in the will and she's okay with it.
No, what I said was.
Yeah, you did say that.
I didn't say, well, yes, exactly. She's not, because she said, take my name out of it.
Well, I don't know.
But maybe he didn't. I mean, you're right.
But
She may have said to him, I don't want anything, take my name out of it, but maybe he left her name in.
The thing is, you can disinherit a kid, and you're not entitled. The only way you're entitled is if there's no will, and then there's something called intestate succession, where the wife gets it first, and if there's no wife, the kids get it, and so on. But that's the only entitlement.
I guess, well, to your point, even though she has made it clear she does not want it, he could have still left her name in the will. Then what happens? I mean, she can just refuse it.
It's her money. And
but
then,
she can refuse it.
If she refuses, there's something. Okay, you want to know? There's something called a residuary legatee.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And that means it's the residue of the estate that's unclaimed that goes to that person. And so it'd probably be the residuary legatee.
Who?
I don't know who
we
it
don't
is.
know who that is.
I have no idea who it is.
I'm seeing a lot of people saying,
We need
although
to pick up
Hold
with
on a
Devin.
second. Hold on a second, Daniela. Yeah.
a lot of people saying, although Brooke Hogan decided not to inherit her, accept her father's inheritance out of protest, it's also kind of indicative of what a good daughter he raised.
See,
Sticking
I
to
don't
her
get
guns
that.
like that.
I mean, she's great, but I don't get by saying, "Oh, I'm not going to take the money," it makes you less honorable or noble. I don't understand.
Or more
that.
honorable.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't. I also have lunch news for you.
It does make you more honorable. It makes you more honorable, especially if you had, as you said, they hadn't spoken in two.
Our guest has a hard out, we need to pick up, we've got.
I mean, to me, it shows.
What
I
time
mean,
is the guest?
it shows that she didn't care about the money. She cared about her dad.
This is Tom Brady segment.
Are you? What was it again? One more time?
The internet is saying around.
The internet's saying he's worth around 25 million. The estate.
Thank you.
Okay, this is the Brady thing.
All right. Yes.
Okay, so tell us again, who are we talking?
I need pronunciation. I need.
And
Just
she
Dr.
is,
Shafali?
Yep.
she is, she is.
A
You want me to move over here?
psychologist and parenting expert hailed by Oprah as a revolutionary.
Okay. Hold on. Too much. I'm just trying to think of what I need to say. All right. I just need to hear.
Mic up for me, please. All right, well, we're waiting on this next segment here. Say hello to everyone. What's up, Antonio? Blue Dragon.
Title.
Oh. Harvey's got something to say.
Devin made this, and I got to say, it looks really good. Look. Is that a,
People are not going to.
Damn, that's a nice salad.
is that a Caesar?
Caesar.
Harvey, I think you're just hungry.
Yeah, you're. Do you need food, man?
No, it's not food. I don't know what it is. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is my favorite story of the day. Yeah, we need to move the monitor. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I do.
We'll just explore. We'll explore it with it. Here we go. Okay. Do we have the quote from Brady on the screen?
Yes, we're gonna.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. And how long is this block? What block is it?
Baker.
B block. Got it. Here we go.
3, 2. Unquestionably, the GOAT of football, right? Tom Brady, that argument's kind of over, right? No one's arguing that. Is he the GOAT of parenting?
He's saying he's not the GOAT.
He's saying he's not the GOAT,
but he's saying he's a good parent. And the reason this is so important is that when he was having difficulties with Giselle during their marriage, what we were getting back was she was upset, especially the last couple of years, that he was away a lot and not, as she viewed it, parenting their kid.
Right. She wanted him to be home spending more time with the family, and he wanted to play a couple more years. We know how that all played out. So because of that, some people are now taking this newsletter that he's posted as perhaps a jab at Giselle. It might be that. It's definitely him saying, this is how I parent and why I think it is a good path to take. So some of what he says in this newsletter, he said, I think part of being a great father is being a great example of doing what it takes to take care of your family. I choose to do it by playing football.
He goes on.
My dedication to the sport, those were times when I believe I was doing the best possible thing for my family and my kids by prioritizing my profession and teaching what it takes to be really good at your job.
This is the key.
Remember, your children are watching everything. Reading bedtime stories and helping them with homework are not the only ways
The only ways.
Look, you're putting the emphasis
to
on
be a great parent.
You're putting the emphasis on only. I don't know if Tom was, because again, we're just reading this newsletter.
But the reason I love this story, and the reason I love it so much is, Tom Brady goes on to say that, winning Super Bowl rings doesn't make you a great parent, but he's saying there are qualities that he showed his kids about perseverance and excellence that really do impact them and help them grow and become successful adults. And I think that's great.
And another way to look at it is that he's rationalizing being an absentee
I don't
parent.
think it's rationalizing. Well, let's say
some people may look at it that way. I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying that's what some people may hear.
We need an arbiter
when they see that. Exactly. Because what do we know? Joining us now is a clinical psychologist, Dr. Shafali. She's a clinical psychologist and child expert, so she can settle this for us once and for all. We hope. Dr. Shafali, welcome to TMZ Live.
Hi, I just love this debate because it speaks to so much more than just parenting, but I'm so happy to weigh in.
So, look, my parents owned a liquor store, and they were in that store from 7 in the morning till 2 the next morning. So I was alone a lot, but what they gave me was really valuable. They showed me, they taught me hard work. They taught me perseverance, dealing with adversity.
But they weren't.
And they weren't necessarily present the way parents are today, but it still is a form of good parenting, which is, I think, what Tom Brady is talking about.
And there's no doubt that children do need role models that, you know, can exude all those qualities. But what they need even more than that is a relationship, a connection. Children learn through engagement, through the presence of their parents. And that missing piece is often the missing part of their foundation as they grow up. Now, you learned a lot from it because of your unique essence and your temperament, but not everyone else could say that. You know, you may have turned out okay and look how well you've done, but not everyone can say that. What children need, especially in their early years, and many people will justify their busy jobs and, you know, in all sorts of ways, but what they truly need is an attuned, conscious, present parent. And that takes being there and building that relationship. And that is really the foundation. And what's missing in a lot of our culture today, and why many of us suffer later on in life.
Well, but Doctor, what Tom Brady is saying is, why can't it be both? Why can't you be a parent who is there, not all the time, but when you're not there, you're also still parenting because you're setting an example for them,
teaching
them
a life
showing
lesson.
them that yes, there are times where you have to focus on work, whatever your job is. He says in his case it was football, and so he showed them that yes, I have to go to work. I'm going to provide for my family, and I'm also going to try to be the best at that profession every single day, and then also make sure that there is time that you are spending with your kids and reading them stories or helping them with homework or whatever that thing is. You can do both, and that's what he's suggesting.
Well, if you can do both, absolutely. However, I will say that many people are not able to do both very well. And many, especially in this hustle culture that we live in and this very achievement-oriented culture, we tend to veer more on our personal achievements, on how much money we're making. And many parents get lost in the jungle of the more on the outside, and they forget that children actually will not remember so much of that, but they will remember how much was my father or mother really there in my tough times, were there when I really needed their presence. That is the basis of emotional resilience at the end of the day. So yes, if you can do both, great, but let's not forget that we can rationalize a lot of our busyness in terms of doing more for our family. And then we have to ask how much more is really needed.
Okay, so last thing. And I really do think that this is, I hear what you're saying, that parents need to be present. I think it's gone overboard where they're so present that they're smothering and that they protect kids in such a way that they're not equipped to deal with lumps when they grow up. And that's one of the reasons that we have so many mental health, one of the reasons there are mental health problems, kids can't cope, because they're so shielded and protected that they don't have the independence. So I think it's gone too far. I mean, people in my office think I'm crazy, but I think it's gone too far.
Hold on, that's not, okay, let the doctor answer. And then.
But you know what? We see these trends. We see that the pendulum keeps swinging. And you're right, we sometimes have overcorrected. So the generation that we came from that had to be the latchkey children who came in and made our own peanut butter sandwiches because there was no parent around. Now we've swung the other way and we have overcorrected. I will give you that. We've overindulged. We've overfed, overgiven, oversacrificed, and that's not healthy or conscious either. So being present doesn't mean being permissive. It doesn't mean being indulgent, but it's that fine-tuned balance of truly being there and not totally consumed by your achievements, and also not going the other way where you use your children to fulfill your identity and to fill up your inner void. And I think we have to find that easy dance of giving yourself what you need and your family in terms of things and provisions, but also not going the other way of like spending all your time with them, because then you may enable or create an overdependency. So it's that fine art, and parenting is an art. It's a dance, and you're always finding your true authenticity in that dance.
Well, I will just say,
I will say, Harvey is over here puffing out his chest like, oh, see, I was right. You were not right. Just to be clear,
No,
Doctor,
I was right.
What he was saying to us this morning is that parents don't need to go to their kids'
sporting events. Well, we're going to get into a whole. We're going to get into a whole other thing. I just want to tell you one thing. I disagree with you when you say when we grew up. I guarantee you that you didn't grow up when I grew up. I promise you that. Although I did have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that I made myself.
I think I just made my appearance may be deceiving, but I think we are from the same.
There's no way in the universe that's true. No. Trust me.
It's not. It's just, although
then
if
you
it
look
is,
really good for your age.
Dr. Shefali, thank you so much for being with us. And of course, folks can check out your podcast, Parenting and You, for more information about parenting. Don't get it from him.
Thanks, Doctor. Appreciate it. Okay. We had a huge argument in the newsroom today. A huge argument in the newsroom because my parents, I was on the tennis team.
Me?
And they never went to a single match. And I don't think kids want parents at their sporting events. And everybody in the room said I was crazy. I called my best friend from childhood, and Larry Grossman, and Larry totally agreed with me. His parents never went to any sporting event. When I grew up, parents didn't go. And I just think that it's ridiculous that parents go and they feel so invested. I don't think kids, oh my God, my parents in the stands over there. Oh, my parents there. I don't think they want that. And everybody in the office said I'm crazy.
You know, the thing is that I
argue with me.
I argue with you?
Yeah, argue with. Are they?
I mean, we'll see what they say.
I mean, argue with me.
The stream hasn't caught up with them, but I'll argue with you.
Okay.
I used to play basketball a lot, and whenever my parents weren't in the stand, I'd be like,
why?
Shit.
Why are you playing for your parents?
Whenever I'm not playing for my parents, it was the fact that everybody else's parents were there and mine weren't. So it was the feeling of like
othering.
Okay.
You never want to other a child.
That's fair. None of them should be there. That's the thing. It's like it's a thing ridiculous. Now where there's an obligation to be there, and it shouldn't be. Think about it. When a kid's playing sports in high school, why do they want their parent watching it? I mean, it screws you up if anything. No. You're an eggshell person. Well, you don't have kids. You're a kid.
But I had parents up in the stands, and it's not that you're playing for them so much as it's like, at least on their end, you understand that they want to see you play.
Yep.
They're invested.
Yeah, they want to see you play.
And they get very upset when you don't.
They want
very upset. Why isn't my kid in the game?
They want to see you play. That doesn't mean you want to see them watch you play.
Early for this crap. Why isn't my kid playing?
Why do I have to get flamed every time?
I know his name's Anakin. But put him in the game anyway.
Oh my God.
So we dropped a poll saying, do parents need to go to their kids' sporting events? What do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I know. I mean, I know I'm not winning the argument, but I'm right.
83% said yes.
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm not winning the argument with you, but I'm just telling you that this is why kids are so fragile right now.
Because we want our parents
They're
to support
so
us.
tied to their parents and their parents' approval that they can't, like, you know.
All right, where are we? We did parents' approval.
What's wrong with your parents'
Brooke
approval?
Hogan.
I'll tell you what's wrong with your parents' approval. How many parents say, oh, I want you to be a lawyer or a doctor, and they tell you what you should be?
That's not approval.
What's the pickup?
Yes, it is.
That's not
because
approval.
if you're, I know people who became doctors or lawyers because their parents wanted them to.
That's a different thing.
And they're messed up because they never wanted to do it.
It's a completely different thing.
It's the same thing.
It's a completely different thing.
You want the independence of thinking.
Say a kid says, I want to be a basketball star.
That's called parents living vicariously through their children. Approval is something different.
No, it isn't.
Approval is, well done, I'm proud of you. That's approval.
Yes. And then approval becomes, you want my approval? Become a doctor.
No.
That's what approval is.
No.
Yes, it is.
Jackson, I'm with you.
Yes, it is.
Anakin's with me.
Yeah, I know, because you guys are messed up.
And on that note, we have your lunch. We have your lunch vote.
I know what I hope it is. What is it?
56% won chicken Caesar salad.
Oh, damn.
It was one of your options.
They did you dirty.
Okay, I'll do it.
What? From where?
I mean, it's up on the desk.
Okay.
It's not what I wanted.
No?
That turkey burger, rosemary turkey burger salad is really good. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I know it doesn't sound, it's really, no, it's really good. It's really, really good.
A turkey
I know, it
salad.
sounds weird, but it's really good.
Why wouldn't you want to be there to support your child? This sounds like an excuse for him not being there for his kid. Harvey doesn't have kids.
You may want to be there to support your child, but does your child really want you to watch and, you know, hang out? Like, how many kids, when parents drive them to school, they say, you know, don't hug me when I get out of the car, or park a half a block away and I'll walk.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same principle.
But that doesn't mean you don't want your parents'
if you don't want that and you want to just be around your peers, why do you want your parents hanging out in the stand?
That's when you don't think your parents are cool.
Yeah.
Nobody
That's when
thinks
you
their
get older,
parents.
but
Nobody thinks their parents are cool.
Elementary school, you think your dad's like your hero.
Yeah.
Your whole world is your parents.
Okay, I didn't say elementary school. What about high school?
No, high
That's
school.
a very
high school,
different
I
But
didn't
that's
care
where
if we
people go
were
to sporting
there.
events. That's where parents go to
No,
sporting
see,
you're
you keep
saying
moving
kids.
the goalposts.
No, I'm not.
Dude. It's elementary,
Yeah.
middle school.
Yeah, you're saying like children.
You're not a kid in high school. You're a teenager.
Yeah.
We're not ready. We're having a raging debate. Okay.
You need to finish D-Block before Michael.
What time's Michael?
10:45.
Hey, Harv.
So we got to do Love Island.
Just making sure. This is the one, right? Second one?
Thanks a lot.
You gave them that power.
No, I know, but I mean, it's not bad.
Want me to do the pickup?
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute, where's the Caesar?
It's the second one. It's the second one. The Morel one.
Kyle.
Yeah, with
It's halfway, guys.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Maybe it's
Audio.
great.
Here we go. Audio pickup. I chose to do it by playing football. That was a pickup
Now I'm in a bad mood.
because I screwed it up when I read it the first time.
Damn it. You guys have got to be more adventurous.
I'm Brady.
If you picked a Caesar salad over something that sounds.
You picked the Caesar salad as one of the
He
options.
gave me that as an option.
You could have picked anything.
This is what I've been dealing with for the last 10 months.
Harvey, why do you make your assistant wear the same color shirt as you?
That was actually not planned.
That is actually a contractual clause.
I don't know how that happened.
You're right.
He has to match Harvey.
Exactly. Yeah, I have
You guys should
to.
stand side by side.
Shot.
Okay.
Because for once it wasn't me.
He sends me a picture. I wake up, I'm like, okay, that's what I have to wear.
Why does my hip hurt?
Okay. Okay. Even you knew that was a bad choice.
I know.
No. You knew that what they should have picked.
The friend's name is
Well, yeah.
Charmaine.
But who knows? This could be good.
Okay. Okay. So where are we seeing this?
Where are we going?
Where are we seeing?
There's nothing to see. There's nothing to
I
see.
thought this was tour
No,
bus.
Love Island. Love Island. No, we're not doing the tour bus part.
What the hell?
Oh my God. You know what? You'll figure out a way to plug it. You'll figure it out. There we go. 3, 2. Okay, big shocker. A reality show couple didn't work out. Although there are some people who are very upset about this. Talking about Janae and Kenny from Love Island. And they have broken up.
Oh, damn.
I know you're really hang in there. It's gonna
I
be
did
okay.
watch season 7.
This is season 7 we're talking about, right?
No, we're talking about
season 6. That's season 6.
Yeah,
right.
season 6.
All right. So they split up. That happens all the time in reality shows. What makes this really interesting is that one of Janae's friends has weighed in. Charmaine is her name, and she posted something that is very telling. Now, Janae has said very little about what exactly transpired and why they broke up. Been a little hints here and there, but Charmaine, wow. Charmaine flamed him. Is that right? Is that the phrase, flamed him?
You're cool,
I love
so
her
you're
name.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically Charmaine kind of gave us what he said without telling us
Oh, his
directly
name.
what he
Excuse
said.
me.
So basically, she gave a warning to women. She said, if you are a woman, I suggest you go through your man's phone today and search keywords like, I don't like black women. I thought I would get more money from this. I am faking this relationship. I'm going on this show for clout. I can't wait to be done with this so I can blank multiple blanks.
How did, well, hold on, but how did Charmaine know that it was on his phone?
Basically, what Charmaine, she's giving us the tea. She's giving us the tea because not only was Charmaine said that, but Leah, who was also on the show with them, posted something and said, Kenny, be quiet, you racist, clout-chasing demon. So basically, Janae has let her friends know, her friends and family, what she's
What did your friends have dropped all
now
the
friends are
crumbs, right.
breadcrumbing and letting us, the fans, know what Janae found on that phone.
So Janae looked at the phone.
1,000%. Janae went through the phone and saw some racist, clout-chasing messages that made it seem
So she claims. Now, what has Kenny said in his defense?
Kenny, after Janae's original statement, Kenny did say, you know, breaking up is tough. I wish her nothing but the best. We're going on, you know, this relationship wasn't sustainable. We tried our best. But after he said that, Janae said, boy, if you don't, be quiet. If you say one more thing, I am going to spill all the tea. And Kenny was mute as a mouse. Haven't heard from him.
How are they vetting this show? It's like
I think they vetted it perfectly. This is exactly what they want.
I mean,
on the
this
show.
happens on every season.
And you said at the beginning, you said this was a shocker, or it wasn't a shocker. This was a shock.
It's not a shock.
It is a shock.
Reality show couples breaking up is never a shock.
I literally just saw
I can think of one couple that said,
if Tristan and Ryan split up, that would be shocking.
I watched Married at First Sight, and they just announced that they're having a baby. That's a reality show. They got married.
Right,
at
I
first
know.
sight
And
without-
that's the rarity.
And what's the shelf life there?
They've been married for 3 years now.
Wow. Give them a gold
That's
medal.
the point. That's the rarity.
Okay.
Michael
we're not
Knowles.
doing.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Great.
I mean, do they vet these shows?
Yes.
Oh God.
That was super surprising.
It's not.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Where are we?
About
We're gonna switch spots.
Oh.
E-block.
Okay. Okay. Where are we doing, Michael? Right here.
It's important to stretch.
Okay. We're gonna talk to Michael. Yeah. We're gonna talk to Michael, who is a very prominent conservative voice, and
The Michael Knowles Show.
He wants to talk about Sydney Sweeney today. He wants to talk about Sydney Sweeney. Michael, you there? Michael? Michael?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Now we can. Just a warning, we're streaming live. So no,
Hey,
no,
all right.
no
Oh, it's good to be
profanities,
live.
you know, within reason.
Well, okay, all my really extreme opinions on Sydney Sweeney, I'm going to have to try to dial them back.
Yeah, no,
'cause
exactly.
They're very hardcore.
Let me tell you, some of the things said in the office, hardcore on the subject. So here we go.
Harvey, just want to show you this before we start. This is what he tweeted.
Okay.
It's pretty funny.
That's funny. Are we reading this?
I mean, I just wanted you to know. That's
Well,
just in our
is that up on the
notes.
screen?
I don't think so.
Well, no,
This
we
is a
should
Michael
have it.
Knowles tweet.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this and just read it. Okay. Okay.
No. We were talking about the tweet.
Where to go now?
Oh, yeah. You can just B-roll. You can just B-roll. I think everybody knows.
Okay. So you're going to talk about what Sydney said.
Yeah.
And I'll read what Michael said. Okay.
Just keep tapping it so it doesn't go black.
Got it.
Wait, do I have to remember exactly what she said?
Yeah.
Okay.
we'll throw it
All
up.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
3, 2. All right, we are about to talk to our buddy Michael Knowles from the Michael Knowles Show, but we're not talking politics really this week.
Adjacent.
We're talking Sydney Sweeney, which has gotten somewhat political.
It totally has.
If you have not seen it yet, and I'm not sure how you could have missed it, this is the ad that she did for American Eagle that has a lot of people up in arms and other people just going, shut up, woke people. But this is the ad.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring. often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney, Casper Jeans.
So the intimation here is eugenics, that there are people who are saying that this is what Hitler's Germany said, that you want, blue-eyed, blonde-haired, beautiful people. Michael Knowles tweeted this. In fairness, by the broadcast definition of the term, broadest definition of the term, marrying a beautiful person rather than an ugly person is a form of eugenics. Huh. So,
Michael, welcome.
As usual, I have the least popular view on anything.
I don't know.
It's true.
I don't know you do.
I don't know that you have the least popular view this time, but your reaction.
Look, well, there's something really funny about the left going after American Eagle and Sydney Sweeney for supposedly promoting eugenics. Namely that the left's favorite organization, nonprofit org, is Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood was born out of the eugenics movement in the early 20th century by one of the most prominent eugenicists in the world, Margaret Sanger, specifically to improve the race of human beings on Earth. So it's kind of rich that they're going after eugenics.
Well, but you're mixing up two very different issues.
Very unfair to say.
Am I? I don't think it's all eugenics. I mean, that was literally the eugenics movement. And so now they're saying that's what they called it.
Hold on.
She was not for removing.
We are going to call it for what it is. You can't say abortion is because I didn't get a blonde-haired, blue-eyed baby. That's not what abortion is about. You know that.
No, guys. Margaret Sanger founded Planned Parenthood.
I know.
She was a prominent eugenicist. She did it to improve the race of human beings. She wrote books about it. I mean, this is undeniable. But anyway, it's kind of funny that the left is going after eugenics now. But of course, there is a very bad kind of eugenics, like Planned Parenthood and Hitler. But there's also a normal kind of eugenics, which is when you just want to marry a hot person. And so, because it literally just means good and genes. So it is what's in the ad. But I think they're attacking Sydney Sweeney because she's hot, basically. And so my question then is, now imagine that it weren't Sydney Sweeney. Let's say that in the ad it was Beyonce or something. And it was Beyonce said all the same stuff. Beyonce has good genes. Would the left be going after her? Would they say this is eugenics, this is Nazism, this is Hitler? No, I think they're going after Sydney Sweeney because she's hot and the left doesn't like hot people, and because she's white and the left doesn't like white people.
Yeah, but you know what? She doesn't align with what eugenics is in the mainstream right now.
When we
she doesn't,
were talking about this segment,
Beyonce.
Oh,
Beyonce.
No, I don't know. I think a lot of people think Beyonce is super hot.
But that's not what eugenics is about. I didn't say hot.
It's not about being super hot. And then that's what, look, when we started talking about this segment, I actually said to someone in the office, I was like, I think I'm actually going to agree with Michael on this one. That this is wokeism gone a little too crazy to say that this is Nazism. But then we start the segment and you are now comparing Planned Parenthood
with Hitler.
Nazis.
With Hitler.
Now I'm absolutely
Guys,
not
again,
going to agree
I know
with
you're
you.
looking
That
at me
is
like
insanity.
I have 3 heads. I know you're looking at me like I have 3 heads. The founder of Planned Parenthood said she founded Planned Parenthood for eugenics.
That's 100 years ago.
It was about removing a race of people.
That's 100 years ago.
Saying that we want all races to be represented on the planet. That was her eugenics. It's not the same thing.
When she said this, it was 20 years before Hitler annihilated the Jewish population in Germany.
Hitler took eugenics to its logical,
and that's not what abortion or Planned Parenthood is about right now. You know that.
Planned Parenthood's killed a lot more people than Hitler. That's
but it's
certainly
not what it's about.
You
know it's not what it's about. Come on.
No, it is. I think abortion supporters don't think that's what it's about, but it is what it's about. And what this commercial is about is obviously not the eugenics movement of the 1920s, whether it's Margaret Sanger or Adolf Hitler. What it's about is returning advertising to what it was in the 90s. I think this is what's so funny about the backlash to the commercial. It's not like having hot ladies half naked on TV is the most, right-wing conservative traditionalist thing ever. It's just compared to the modern commercials in which everyone is androgynous and weird, like that Jaguar commercial where everyone looks like kind of a mutant. After so many years of this woke, bizarre sexual propaganda,
I'm sorry. It was funny.
I was really prepared to agree that even your Beyonce point is not awful, because I did think, look, they could have done this. They could have done this ad. It's a double entendre, right? And I don't know if they had. I don't even know what color Beyonce's eyes are. Don't come for me, Beehive. But if she had a pair of jeans that are the same color as her eyes, let's say they're brown. She could have said, all right, my jeans are brown.
So why? Okay,
and she had her brown jeans on.
Can we end it this way? Maybe we can find common ground here.
Okay.
I'm not really disturbed by this commercial at all, but I do think that what Charles said, which is the double entendre, that people are thinking of eugenics in the Nazi sense, that there is a tinge of that, enough so that the marketing agency for the American Eagle is saying, if we get some controversy out of this, we're going to put the spotlight on American Eagle, and that's a win. So isn't that what happened here?
Obviously, all publicity is good publicity. There's something else that's funny about this, which is apparently the head of American Eagle is a supporter of Benjamin Netanyahu. So to accuse him of Nazism is especially hilarious. But I think the broader point is the word eugenics never appears anywhere in the commercial. She just says, I've got good genes. And so I guess the question you have to ask yourself if you're upset about the commercial is, do some people have good genes? Are some people naturally prettier than others? Is a Beyonce or a Sydney Sweeney more pretty than some fat schlub named Billy Bob that just as a matter of genetic inheritance? And I think if we're all being honest, we would all say that's true. Physical appearance is not necessarily representative of moral worth or spiritual value, but we would all say that's true. So can we just conclude? Yeah,
for sure.
There is such a thing as pretty people.
You, Michael, I get it. May be, but that schlub you're talking about is beautiful to someone.
Okay.
I'll tell you that.
And
he's beautiful to God, at least.
Hey, Michael, one final thing. Since you're so smitten by Sydney, your wife have blonde hair and blue eyes. Just curious.
Listen, I would say Sydney Sweeney. She's the second most beautiful woman in the world. Sydney Sweeney. She's number two.
You'll find out if that save worked when you get home. Thanks, Michael. We will see you next week. Of course, you can catch the Michael Knowles Show weekdays on Daily Wire Plus.
See you, Michael.
Good to see you guys.
That was fun. That was great. Thanks. That was fun. Okay.
That was a good one. That was fun. He's there to compare.
Oh my God, that went 8 minutes.
Nazis and Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
All right, what do we got left?
You're falling asleep.
Neil McDonough.
You usually are like
and
on
piano.
top of things. You're
Neil
sitting there, you're like half asleep. You're half asleep.
You know what? I actually didn't sleep.
I can tell.
I didn't sleep last night.
Why?
Like, at all. I have insomnia.
You do?
Sucks. Yeah, really sucks.
Well, I do too.
I'm going to
figure out a way to solve it.
Yeah, but it's like, then I'll end up like you, falling asleep almost on the floor, you know?
I know, you're like half awake right now, I can tell. Are you like functioning? Are you reading anything?
I've had enough Monster and Red Bull in my system.
Okay, well, what are you reading?
Well, we dropped a poll saying, is Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle commercial problematic? About 100 people have voted. 67% say no.
Yeah, I don't.
They're also saying, get this guy Michael Knowles off the show. Bars.
Oh no, come on. You gotta accept. You gotta listen to people you disagree with. You gotta listen to people you disagree with. And it's also fun. You want an echo chamber, which I guess a lot of people do, where you're only gonna listen to people you agree with, because what you end up doing is testing ideas when you talk to people who you disagree with. And sometimes when you disagree with somebody, and you don't want to hear it, and all of a sudden you hear it, you realize, maybe they have a point to some extent or fully. So sometimes you're wrong. And the only way you're going to know that is if you test it. And the only way to test it is to talking to the people on the other side. I really believe that.
I agree.
I really believe
we got to get out of this echo chamber we're in today.
It's just ridiculous. This echo chamber is killing America. It is killing America because people have such an entrenched view of what the world is, and it's so different from people who are in a different echo chamber that they just hate each other. Yeah. And that was never the case, and now it is. And it's going to kill America.
It's also the ability to approach the opinions of other people with grace. And try not to be so vicious.
And you can disagree. I mean, you can disagree and argue, and you can be in a heated argument. But as long as you engage the other person, come on. And you know, I just think it's ridiculous that you have to hate the people you disagree with now. And that's kind of the way it is, and it's ridiculous.
Now people in the chat are talking about Insomnia.
Can I gotta tie my damn shoe again.
Harvey, this is like the third time
I know,
today.
it's just ridiculous. I mean, there's
Okay.
a design.
Suggestion, double knot.
It's not big enough to double knot.
Really?
Oh, God. We're a mess today.
A little bit. Jackson, you just sleep, turn off the lights at night, put the phone away, try chamomile tea.
No, he's right. Insomnia.
But I do that.
No, insomnia sucks. And I had huge sleeping problems.
Yeah.
And I'll
it's
be
like-
honest.
It's
I
like
take Lunesta now.
I
in
wish.
fact, I've done this for more than 20 years.
Really?
Every night.
I can't have
It's the only way I can
anything
sleep.
the night before because I just feel so groggy the next
No, I
day.
know, but I've figured it out where I can wake up. But I mean, it's awful.
I'll put it this way, guys. Imagine your eyes are shut for hours on end. You just don't feel tired. You open your eyes, it doesn't feel like you've been trying to sleep at all. It feels like you've been up and about. It's no difference. There's no melatonin. It's like...
And then all of a sudden, you wake up and then you're tired. And then you get out of bed and then you're tired.
Well, in this case, I didn't even wake up. I just did not sleep. It's crazy. It is craziness.
I'm not gonna impose my view of this on anybody else.
Of what? Insomnia?
Yeah, on how I solved it.
Oh, Lunesta?
Yeah. Well, at first Ambien, and then it's basically the same thing. Well, and
there are other substances also.
No, I don't use CBD, but I have a sleeping.
THC.
No, they're not. It's two other things. So I do three things, and I actually.
CBN?
No, I got a prescription, and one of these. It's called Sleep that you get at the drugstore.
It's called Sleep.
Yeah, and I've
Great
combined.
marketing.
I combined the three of these, and I do wake up every morning, which is a win, and I sleep, which is great. What?
It's waking up is a win, I guess.
All right. Yeah, my name is Harvey, and I do Lunesta.
You might need an intervention. What is this move? What are you doing right here? Ooh.
I'm trying to stretch, man. My hip hurts
okay.
for some reason. Well, we got to go to my.
Yeah, I'm not
watch the.
encouraging it necessarily for people unless you really need it. But I really need it.
Anyway. Less about his substance abuse. Let's.
No, it happened a long time ago when I was producing People's Court in New York.
Desk.
I was traveling back and forth every week from New York for 2 years, and it screwed up my whole time thing. And one day in New York, somebody gave me this thing that you lay on, and it's like a massager for your neck.
Oh.
And I laid down on it after I had taken a red eye back because my neck was sore, and I fell asleep on this thing for 45 minutes, and I gave myself whiplash, and I said, I got to do something. And that's why I started taking Ambien.
What do you have to say about that, Charles?
He's got a lot of issues.
I mean, I'm just being honest.
All right. 11.
What are we doing?
The block, F block.
Where?
We'll find it there, and then we're going to come over here to watch the video.
Okay, well, you want me to come over here?
Well, sure.
I'll sit. We got it. All right. Okay.
Should Harvey switch to slip-ons? Is the poll.
To which what? Slip-ons? I'm not going to do slip-ons. Although I did once.
I think you need some slip-ons.
Okay.
Yes.
Should I stand?
No, let him sit. 3, 2.
Okay.
Welcome back to
Hold on.
Harvey Needs a Break.
Hold on.
Oh, man. You guys.
Okay.
Daniela.
Damn it. Okay.
They're not paying either.
Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Jackson's off today. Everybody's off today.
All right.
Okay.
What's the name of the podcast again, guys? Nothing Left Unsaid. All right.
It's not a very well lit.
It's not.
Yeah, if it's not well lit, we
Problem
should
is-
move. Huh?
Nothing left unsaid with Tim Green. Here we go.
But wait a minute. Is the lighting here okay? We don't want to do
Daniela. It is. This is one of the darker spots, but it's not. I mean, you can see it there.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
This will brighten it up. Here we
Okay.
go. 3, 2. So Neil McDonough is revealing something that is really interesting about his path in Hollywood. Renowned actor, pretty
great.
A great actor,
He's
beloved.
great.
But he says that he was essentially blackballed in Hollywood for several years because he refused to kiss a woman on screen.
And refused because of his marriage.
Right. Now, he says this is not something his wife imposed, but once on one particular project, and he says there were projects where they worked with him on this, but there was one where they refused to, and he got the boot. And he says the reaction in Hollywood after that was really interesting to him. This is him on the Nothing Left Unsaid podcast with Tim Green. Here's what he had to say.
I always had in my contracts that I wouldn't kiss another woman on screen. And my wife didn't have any problem with it. It was me really who had a problem with it. When I wouldn't do it and they couldn't understand it, Hollywood just completely turned on me. For 2 years, I couldn't get a job and I lost everything you could possibly imagine. Not just houses and material things, but your swagger, your cool, who you are, your identity, everything. My identity was an actor, and a really good one. And once you don't have that identity, you're kind of lost in a tailspin. And I was in a big, ugly tailspin for a couple of years. It was something that was hard to get through, and that's when I had a big drinking problem because I thought drinking might be the only way to just kind of drown my sorrows, and I thought that Hollywood just completely turned on me and never wanted to invite me back to the dance again.
There is a lot of intolerance in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I mean, on all sorts of levels. There is a lot of intolerance. And look, I mean, apparently he's to a point now where his wife
has a project that came out earlier this year called The Last Rodeo.
And his wife was cast so he could have a kissing scene.
Right.
So they accommodated him, but he was blacklisted.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, honestly, I don't know what your guys' take on, like, where's the line of, like, not morality, because that's too strong of a word, right? But if you're gonna draw a hard line and, like, I'm not gonna do any kissing scenes, isn't there a way you can look at a script beforehand and know? Isn't there a level of professionality where it's like the whole point of an actor?
Well, I don't think he surprised people.
But the whole point of an actor, Harvey, what I'm getting at is you're playing someone else, right? So if you're playing someone else,
why go out for a role where you've read the script and you know that you're going to have to kiss a woman?
And if you don't have that particular problem, then understand that the whole point of acting is that you're playing a role that's
yeah,
not
but you're telling him there are people who won't do explicit sex scenes. So it's the same principle. It's just taking it further.
Sure.
It's the same principle. It's exactly the same thing.
What if Neil McDonough is going out for a TV series role like he had in Desperate Housewives? Maybe the first season, his character isn't going to have to kiss someone, but they're developing a character. That becomes the problem. So he can't do, yes, you're right, for a film, for a feature film, he could read the script and know that. But in a TV series,
well,
but that becomes the problem.
But wait a minute.
But his point is that's why he wouldn't get hired, because he was basically painting the director and the producers into a box.
I don't think that's not what he's saying at all. He's saying he was blacklisted whether there was a kissing scene or not, because he was viewed as uncool and uncooperative, and because of that, he couldn't get a job. Period. He couldn't get any job. He said. Well, so it's not about it's the intolerance of Hollywood.
I looked at his credits. There was never a period where Neil McDonough was not working, but the period, this was around 2010. There was a period where the only thing he was doing was voiceovers for animated series.
Well, he said he was on the skids.
He didn't have to kiss anyone.
Right. He said he was on the skids. So I mean, I'm taking him at his word.
Yes, he was not doing feature films, to his point, I think.
He said he wasn't making money.
Okay.
Hey, it's Marie from Bellingham, Washington. I think that Neil really stuck to his integrity, and it wasn't something that he just left on the sideline, right? When he was offered a role, he chose loyalty to his wife. And he was without work for 2 years and lost quite a bit. So, but hey, win-win. He was on Yellowstone, which is great, and now he's on The Last Rodeo.
And he's on Tulsa
Tulsa
King.
King, yeah.
Tulsa King.
He's Tulsa King too.
He is a
Taylor
great
Sheridan
actor.
clearly loves him.
He's a great actor.
Yeah.
Okay, doke. One more thing to do.
Why do you gotta fight me? Why do you always have to fight me?
Because I disagree
I'm
with
literally
you.
giving you facts. I know what he said.
So you're basically you're calling him a liar.
Yes.
Well, I don't think he's a liar.
He's exaggerating his point. No, he was not getting feature films, but he was working.
He said he had a drinking problem because of this.
And you can do voiceovers for an animated series if you got a drinking problem, because you just show up and you read your thing for a bit and nobody sees you.
But isn't that
That's
Harvey's
it.
point?
I get it.
That he got blacklisted from all Hollywood projects because they labeled him as
that's what he's saying.
So you're telling me that these animated series, and they were like superhero animated series, are not Hollywood projects?
No, they are.
But how many things did he not get
just
because
pointing
of it?
out.
Yes, we will. Where are we moving?
This guy's just always got to fight.
Here's the way I see it.
just always gotta fight
you
me.
disagree with me. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
not-
where are we going?
You're obligated. You're obligated to agree with him.
Where?
What the fuck are we doing? I mean, sorry. Pardon my language. This guy just hurts me. What? You want me? You know what? Here, I'm gonna make you read his IMDb to end the show, okay?
Okay. You're calling him a liar, and he's not. No, we're not. Did we ever get an answer on whether you have to pay back the insurance company?
No. You want to?
I asked the lawyers.
I don't think we did. I can guarantee that didn't happen. Shut up.
That's hysterical.
Superman and Shazam, DC Showcase original.
Hey, Anakin.
DC Showcase.
See if you can get Neil McDonough on the phone to talk to Charles.
Neil McDonough.
Terriers. And then even when he did
When
get
were they
he'd
shot?
done one
When
episode.
were they
And then when
shot?
he did get those things,
Soon. Would have to be.
they were like one episode. So I'm not
One
arguing the
one
fact that
episode.
he was diminished. His career was certainly
Said he
diminished.
couldn't get a job. Okay, we don't know when they were shot.
Muppets versus Goldman Sachs.
And how many episodes did he do?
And that was a short.
How many episodes?
It was a 4-minute short.
A 4-minute short. He made a lot of money on a 4-minute short.
I hate
What?
to.
Okay. Okay.
Running low on battery,
Okay.
guys.
Here we go. Okay.
Do you know the facts?
What it was Chile?
Chile. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Keanu Reeves, good news and bad news. He had tens of thousands of dollars of watches stolen.
I believe, was over 100,000. Yes.
Well,
Watches
guess what?
stolen back in 2023. Guess what? 2025, he's got them back.
He got $75,000 of them back, so about half.
Uh-huh.
So that's the good news, that he's got at least half his watches back. Here's the bad news. If his insurance company paid for the theft when his house was burglarized in Los Angeles and the watches made their way to Chile and he got them back, he has to repay the insurance company now.
Yeah.
So
By the way, he probably did take insurance on it, because we should say that a lot of these watches, Keanu is known as a very generous guy who gifts them to people on his cruise, on his movie cruise.
Right.
They were probably gifts that he had bought for other people, so he
Right.
probably did take the insurance.
And if he took the insurance, he has to pay that money back.
Where will he come up with the money? Oh my gosh.
It's still, I mean, if you think about it, if like 2 or 3 years later, all of a sudden, you owe us money.
But if you're working on a Keanu Reeves movie coming up, you might get one of these watches. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, we're done.
Wow,
we did
stream.
it. Ah.
Wow.
Poor Jackson. Jackson looks like a zombie right now.
I don't look like a zombie. I think I
Look,
just
you made it through the show. Way
He
to
looks
go.
like a
We look
zombie.
good, guys. We're all good. I don't look like a zombie. I think I look pretty.
You actually do sometimes seem like you have dark circles around your eyes. I'm concerned about your health.
I have dark circles around
Not
my
right
eyes.
now, but sometimes. I'm just concerned about your health. Are you getting enough sleep?
I try to. I do try. I try to be in bed by 9, but my body just doesn't agree with me.
How many hours are you aiming for?
7 at least.
Okay.
9 is New Year's Eve for me.
7 is good.
9 is New Year's Eve. Must be too.
I haven't seen midnight in so long.
That is, you do just watch the New York, right? You just watch a New York.
All
right, that's it.
Nah, I hate it anyway. But oh my God.
Or you watch a London and then you.
Okay, I'm going to finish Billy Joel tonight, and so we'll talk about it tomorrow. I'm so excited. I love this doc.
I wonder if Steve would come on.
Oh, I would love that. You know, Bill Maher interviewed him for Club Random. He flew to Miami to interview him for Club
really?
Random. Yeah. I mean, Billy Joel's, he is amazing.
Interview Billy?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get Billy.
No, he interviewed Billy. He interviewed Billy.
Yeah, well, he's Bill Maher.
No, I know. But it's, wow.
Yeah,
Billy Joel is
incredible.
amazing. It's so good. It is so, and it's so well produced. It's great. I mean, you should watch it.
It's really it's an incredible life with music.
With all this
sort of
music.
telling the story as it
and
goes along.
the volume of unbelievable music he just churned out was incredible. 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 That's why Billy Joel's so popular. His music is incredible.
I think it was incredible, Charles.
It was incredible. It was incredible.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Weird. He's telling me about Billy Joel is my era, not really yours. But
Billy Joel started in the 70s.
Yes, I know.
73. And Piano Man was in the 70s. I think it was 78. No,
73.
It was a little later, I thought. 72?
73.
I was
Check me on it.
I was like 21 years old. What you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis?
Okay, we will see you tomorrow.
That's it.
Get some sleep.
See you later, stream.
Get some sleep.
Everybody, get sleep.